Welcome back, you level 16 Myrmidons, to another exciting day of Let's Playing. Last year, last year, today we're going to be playing Technician for the first time, every time. Well, literally for the first time. Don't really know how to play Technician. We've done all the other three classes. We've had some pretty decent success. Recent patch came out. Most of it was just bug fixes. I don't think they didn't really add anything major. I don't think. I'm trying to think. Most of it was all just like optimization and bug fixes. The team is at least aware that the game runs a little choppy, and so they've been running optimization checks on a lot of their code, which is nice. So, and then a lot of bug fixes that I wasn't aware of, but apparently the community was using to exploit the game and that kind of thing. But okay, Technician. We are here to learn to be the nerd. What does Technician do? I honestly don't even know what the thing they hold in their hand is. I have no clue. I have to assume it's the hammer or something, or like the toolkit. Probably what they use to board up the floor grates and the walls. I'm gonna assume that's their basic ability. Would be my guess. Somewhere along the way, they can build turrets. I assume that's for scrap. I have no idea how that works. They also can build pills, which I think heal 100 HP, but it only heals over time. And then, I don't even know what their third item is. What would it be? Yeah, I literally don't even know. It's not a bomb. Oh, wait. The landmine. They can drop a lunchbox, and it's a landmine. Most of the time I've seen people playing Technician, they just drop it immediately on top of the killer while the killer's chasing them. Okay, guys.
First, we find some fuel. After that,
let's do this.
Home free. We wheel the lift across the gym and climb to the rafters. Then we escape.
Okay, so we've got our toolkit. Press F1 for help here. Deploy turrets or barricades to slow down fiends and cryptids. Yeah, proximity minus 14. Pain pills is only 8? Holy... Wait. And they get a flamethrower? What the crap? Technician... I don't know what's going on over there. Technician gets a flamethrower. Holy crap, guys. I very rarely, now that I think about it, I do realize that there have been some people using flamethrowers, and I never really... Oh, hey, you put our friend down. Now that I think about it, gosh, that bothers me. We were looking at him, and yet he was still able to go into Predator mode. Oh, that's fantastic. Tried to free our friend. It's a little frustrating that... Oh, wow. What? What's our ping here? Ping is 289. Good grief. This guy has traps everywhere. We need to find party members and stick next to them. Okay. Not sure why that happened. Right, let's try and disarm this. I think this game is going south very quickly, which is not great. We're gonna hang out here. It's just us and Raj now. Looks like Raj got grabbed. Okay, we'll save him here. We're probably dead, though, is the problem. Like, if we get hit once, we're dead. I'm trying to grab enough scrap to maybe make some pills. We really just need to stall this out until we can rescue someone. Maybe we can craft these pills and we'll get back into this. I don't know. Oh, shoot! I didn't realize the pills had pills have an animation time. I clicked to use them, but we hadn't actually taken them, and then we got grabbed. That's unfortunate. I think our line of play there was not to walk right in front of the Strangler. It was to take the pills over here and then definitely go try to rescue someone. We're dead now. There's no way Raj can do anything here. Okay, even though this game was a bit of a wash, we did learn a couple things even in the minute and a half that we've been playing. We learned that the technician can craft a flamethrower. We learned that pills are super cheap. Like, only 8 credits. Only 8 scrap is pretty dang good. This Raj is really giving the Strangler a run for his money. I don't know why he's trying, though. I don't mean to be negative, but it's just like, once the Strangler has one person, it's pretty much game over. Like, unless you're relying more on the Strangler to make a mistake, and the Strangler shouldn't ever make a mistake in this situation. And that's fine. He's definitely allowed to keep trying. Anyway. Yeah, so... how do you make a turret? Is the question that you have to ask. Or that I have to ask. Because turret wasn't even an option on the crafting wheel. Yet turrets seem to be a pretty staple thing that we see technicians doing. So there must be something we're missing there. Anyway, I won't make you wait through the queue. There's not a whole lot to analyze there, so I'm going to pause it, and when we come back, we'll be at the beginning of the next game. Okay, guys. We're back in another game. I normally would have just edited out the loading, or rather, just not recorded the loading, but what I want to bring up is something I've been seeing a lot lately. Wow! Shouldn't have drank soda. Something I've been seeing a lot lately in the games I've been playing. I feel like the strategy has been for Killer to play Strangler. You know how at the beginning everyone kind of splits up really quickly and goes and grabs gear and then all kind of goes back together? What I've been seeing a lot lately is people playing Strangler and just immediately pouncing on the split up party. And I think it's because killers are becoming savvy to the fact that, you know, all the Strangler really has to do is kill one survivor, and then suddenly the game is heavily in their favor. So normally I would keep looking for scrap here, but I'm gonna then... oh gosh, the party is totally split. But what I was gonna say is I'm gonna immediately now go and try to find someone and stick around them, because Strangler game is just really strong lately, I feel like. Yeah, okay, see, this guy's trapped. And it's a good thing we came over here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I don't actually know how to help him. I'm just gonna disarm these traps, because I don't really know how to assist him as the technician right now. Come on, disarm. Disarm! Alright. Surely we can use... oh! We can put this turret down. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so with the technician, we can just drop a turret. That is freaking awesome. And we have enough to craft pills. Pills are so cheap! I'm amazed that they're only 8. I mean, I'm okay with it, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna complain. But why can't I switch? I can't switch to the... what? Oh, we DC'd? What's going on here? Well, that was weird. Okay, now we can switch. Okay, well, the Strangler's dead. So, again, I know I'm being over-analytical, and this is supposed to be a technician video, but really quickly, again, I just want to go over sort of the... oh boy. The change to the overall strategy probably needs to be... okay, we're going to try to run around this turret. We're also going to take these pills for all the good it's going to do us. Wow, are we going to live? Are you serious? That's hilarious. How did... what? Our team definitely came in for the save. Yeah, we'll just put that turret down. Wow! Playing Technician is... definitely has its perks. Look at that. We're practically filled up to full HP. we can assist the team by dropping a turret. That I kind of felt like Technician was worthless, but now I see why people want to play it. Being able to just put down a turret, what does this cost us anything? No, you just put down a turret. That's amazing. Wow, sorry. There's just it's early in the morning. We're playing a class I've never played before. I feel like my brain's moving a little bit slowly. Let's back up just a moment. Usually the strategy at the beginning of the game is everyone splits up, grabs scrap, then somebody encounters the killer, and then we play from there. Like, we're like, oh, okay, the killer is XYZ, and then we start playing based on XYZ. The problem is, killers have been really being aggressive with Strangler, it feels like, in my last 10 or so games. Killers have just been Strangler and sweeping the party within the first, minute of the game. And so I think the strategy now has to be stick with the party regardless of your class. Like, even if you're Scout, stick with the party right from the beginning until the killer has been identified. And then from there, then you're safe to play reactively.
Brilliant.
See, like right now, I'm splitting us off from the party. We shouldn't be doing this because we saw a Strangler and then we saw a Spider, but we know Spider died. Killer could very well be Strangler again. We can't afford to be split up right now. Not sure where everyone's going. I guess they're probably headed towards the objective. I'm gonna just stick around Mini Panda here. We got 2 assaults. I feel pretty safe around 2 assaults. Looks like those 2 guys down there have got the disc. So we'll just rendezvous with them. Oh no. Okay, the Strangler's down there with them. We need to get down there and help them out. Okay.
First aid right here. Don't worry.
Okay, we're gonna grab the disc. We're gonna have to wait until the party kind of groups up, because I really don't want to just walk right into the Strangler's chain. Seems good. Oh no, you fool! You've fallen for the classic blunder!
I placed the disc.
This is probably where we get chained. Oh, I heard the Strangler, but we're not seeing him. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and barricade this. I've said it. Oh, somebody got hit by the insta-kill spot. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I said it before. I think the most useful thing that the Technician can barricade are the floor grates. So in line with that, we will continue to do so. I don't know why everyone is jumping off of that. They won't take damage if they don't jump. Who is... This Technician is shoving us. The shoving mechanic is really annoying.
Let's go, let's go.
Especially because of the latency issues. I don't know why that guy went off on his own. We know it's the Strangler. Going off on your own right now is just a bad idea. Okay, we can't put turrets on stairs, apparently. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't know how to cancel this turret placement. I don't want to... How many times have I fallen for that one? Far too many times have I fallen for that kill spot. Far too many times. It doesn't matter if you're grouped up when you walk right over a kill zone. What would be the proper way to get in here? Let's think about this. Okay, we know it's Strangler. We're coming down here. We go, wait a minute. There's a kill zone right there. Is there another way into that classroom? Do we come around here and go in through here? Yeah, that's what you do. Because there's no kill zones for Strangler if you take that route. Go through this door. Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh well. Can't win them all, at least not until we've got all of those spots fully memorized. And not being distracted from playing a completely new class. Alright, well, Chad rescued us. I still feel like this team is pretty good overall. No one's making any hugely dumb decisions. In fact, if anything, we're the ones bringing the team down right now. We'll go ahead and put a turret. It's like annoying. Sometimes you can put it down and sometimes you can't. And I guess they already killed that, so it doesn't matter. We have a lot of scrap. I feel like we should make something. Pills, flamethrower, proximity mine. I mean, come on. We have to make the flamethrower. It's called a flamethrower. You can't just not make a flamethrower. It's really interesting, though. I feel like Technician doesn't really need to rely on their scrap very much. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is because there's a kill spot right there, and you can just jump across it like that. But yeah, I feel like the Technician doesn't really rely on their scrap, because you can put down a turret, you can barricade things. Those two things on their own are already super useful. That you're kind of free to just build whatever you want. I don't know what this guy's doing. Also, why did that do, like, no damage? I don't know what this guy... Oh, is he trying to lure someone over to the kill spot? I think that's what he's doing. Or he's just giving up. I'm not really sure which. But yeah, did that flamethrower just do, like, nothing for damage? Am I crazy? Okay, there's a bunch of spiders that pop up here, so I'm going to use this to help us out. Or the turret, rather. There's also a bunch of spiders that pop up over here, and it can get really messy. So when I come over here, I'm going to put the turret here. Oh, there's a cooldown on the turret. You don't have enough energy to... Oh, it's an energy-based ability. I didn't realize that. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I think the killer just kind of gave up. He's just letting us escape at this point. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll take it. We'll just leave. Okay, there was a lot kind of that I was stumbling over there as far as analysis went. I think we got carried pretty hard by our team. But that's okay, because again, we're just learning Technician. Already, I think... Well, already we now understand what the class does. That flamethrower just seemed really weak. Yeah. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. So, yeah, alright, let's go over a couple things. Flamethrower cost 20 scrap. Felt like it did kinda jack for damage. Maybe I wasn't paying attention close enough to the health bar. I'll have to go back and rewatch the footage, but really, it felt like the flamethrower really wasn't the linchpin in the Technician strategy. It certainly didn't feel as powerful as the baseball bats, the Assault's baseball bat. Which is fine, because when you think about it, I mean, the flamethrower is pretty advantageous, right? You just hold down the mouse and walk up to the killer from a short distance away. Yeah, it would make sense that the bat does more damage for balance purposes. But at 20 scrap, whew, that's expensive. That is an expensive build. Only thing more expensive is 22 for the Scout Shotgun, which is also kind of garbage. So the proximity mine. Proximity mine is probably pretty good against the giant and the spider, because both of those guys just want to run they just want to run you down, right? The giant's going to charge at you. Spider's just literally going to sprint at you. So proximity mine is probably better against those two. Arguably even the slasher, but the slasher doesn't really charge or sprint. So I'm not quite sure about that one. I feel like the slasher is just so average in everything that I could also say the proximity mine is just average against the slasher. Flamethrower is probably the weapon of choice against slasher and strangler. Or rather, it's just so-so against slasher and probably the best. It's not that it's best against strangler, it's just that I don't really see hitting the strangler with a proximity mine. Even then, I'm not really sure you'd ever want to craft the flamethrower. It's super expensive, and you have to get close to the enemy to use it, and it just didn't seem to do that much damage. I don't know if that was a latency issue, like if perhaps we were using it and the game wasn't counting it as hitting the Strangler. Again, I need to go watch that footage. Now, does it light the Fiend on fire? Because if it lights the Fiend on fire, then maybe part of the advantage is they take damage over time. That could be it. It's hard to tell, really. Okay, so for now, I'll just say I'm up in the air on the flamethrower. I'm not sure it's worth it or not. It could just be the thing you craft when you've crafted everything else and you just have a bunch of extra scrap and you have nothing to do with it. Proximity mine seems like definitely the thing you would want against Giant and Spider. So let's never craft the flamethrower if we're going against Giant or Spider. And the pills, I think pills is what you do. I think you just craft pills, like, all the time, every time. You just always have pills on your inventory, on your body. Which is great, because that's a strategy very similar to Scout, where Scout just wants 8 scrap so that they can go grab... look at this, I'm running my Scout pathing. This is bad, because the killer can just pop over here and kill us. So this is risky and greedy. Oh, looks like our friends came over here to do the same thing. Sorry, guys. We already cleaned house. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just craft pills, because I just feel like, similar to the way the Scout always wants adrenaline, if the... Okay, that's... Oh! Kill spot. I don't know why these guys didn't finish off the spawn zone, but whatever. Alright, nothing much anyone can do about that. So we've got one guy down. We're fighting against Spider. We might consider making a proximity mine, of course. We don't want to group up too much, because that's a prime acid target. We're going to go ahead and just kind of stick around with everybody, but keep our distance a little bit. And we'll look behind us, so that way the Spider can't spawn in behind us. So in a way, we're kind of being a sentry for the group. Somebody just needs to pick that up and go. Come on, guys. Okay, we could go rescue Master MX. In fact, let's go do that. I feel like these guys are kind of fumbling around on the item, and the killer is sticking around there dropping... Oh, okay. We got the killer's attention. That's fine. What we can do then is we'll just waste the killer's time while these guys are moving the objective. Okay, the killer went off after Sam, and that's also fine. We're going to take these pills. Because I really just don't have a problem using them. They're so cheap. We're going to go over here and rescue this guy. So that way the killer has to make a choice. They either go after the objective or they go after us.
Let's get it.
Hopefully we can get this guy out before the Spider pops up. Okay, we know we're going against Spider. We're going to build a proximity mine. We have plenty of scrap to do it. We're at full health. We don't need the pills. Okay, now, I don't know how this works. It looks like you just drop it. And that yellow circle is what? Sorry. I know that was loud. That was so funny. What was he doing? He, like, moonwalked into it. I was like, oh, let me just drop this inconspicuous lunchbox. And then he just moonwalked right into the... Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was great. Sorry. I'm tickled that that worked exactly as we were hoping. The Spider is so focused on running people down that we just drop it right in their path. And then, boom. Oh, I loved that. Okay, so we're in danger because we're split off from the party. The killer's gonna respawn, and they probably chose Strangler because why wouldn't you? We need to find someone and stick next to them until we ID the killer. And I can't believe we blew up the spider. That just makes me so happy. Oh, shoot. Okay, so the killer's over here. We can't afford to go after the objective right now. We're gonna go ahead and craft another thing of pills, even after using... I just feel like pills are so good! 8 credits to heal up to full... Oh, that's not good. 8 credits to heal up to full health? Oh gosh, and the spiders are... Yeah, okay, saw this coming. This isn't that surprising, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm pretty sure we just die here. The spiders really are what did the work. And of course the Strangler capitalized on the fact that we were taking damage from the spiders as we were gassed. I think these guys have it. They shouldn't really... They're not really in any danger here. All 3 of them are sticking together. They all have gear. Yeah, they're fine. It was more just bad luck that we didn't know this was trapped. We walked the corner, which we probably would have been fine if there weren't spiders. We took the extra damage from the spiders, got grabbed by the Strangler, and instantly downed. Wow, though. So Technician is a lot more offensive than I realized, damage-wise. I mean, they have so many tools just to hurt the killer and really not put themselves in danger in any way. It's kind of amazing. They can drop mines. They can drop turrets, obviously, which I really need to pay attention. Next time we drop a turret, it said something about an energy cost. I think that meant stamina. So we have to, we should just drop a turret in the middle of the floor and see how much stamina it costs. I feel like a fair cost would maybe be half of the stamina bar, but I don't know. We'll have to just see. Looks like we're getting rescued, so we'll test this out. Okay, let's watch our stamina. It didn't cost any stamina. What the? Oh, whoa! Spiders here. Shoot! And we destroyed our turret. That was dumb of us. All right. I don't understand. What energy is it? Oh, the toolkit! The toolkit has an energy at the bottom. Oh, that's a kill spot for the spider? I didn't even realize. I don't think I've ever seen anyone die there. Hold on. Go back. Come back! Let me see that. Huh. It's just a seemingly random spider kill zone right there. That must have been why he put the... Wow, that's rough. Look at that. It's right next to the blowtorch spawn location. That's really interesting. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna have to remember, you know, if you see the blowtorch spawn here, you have to approach from this angle. Because I think that might be a giant kill spot. And then the spider one is right there. So you always should approach the blowtorch from the left. Okay. That's going to be hard to remember. On top of everything else. Oh, looks like we lost. Too bad. I feel like that was probably our fault. In a lot of ways. We didn't contribute a whole lot to the team there. And, well, we did drop the lunchbox on the spider. That was pretty fun. So I can't even act like this was a total loss. It wasn't. That was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, I think him moonwalking. So the reason that the spider moonwalked there was because they were trying to avoid, the scout flash. I have to assume there was a scout behind us or something. And, of course, that just made it worse. Because by turning around and walking backwards, he didn't see the mine. So funny. Oh well. Hopefully we can get some more of those. That was pretty fun. But otherwise, yeah, gotta remember that. Approach the blowtorch from the left. I think that's the missing link, because if we hadn't died, I don't know if our party would have died. So, I'll go ahead and give it another pause, and when we get back, we'll be in another game.
Hack the computer.
Okay, we're in.
That should open the door to Bellman's secret library. Then,
alright, now that we kind of understand how the technician is played, and we know what they can do, I think it's time to start strategizing. How do we win the game with technician? The first thing I'm going to do is bar up those 2 floor grates, because everyone always falls in them. Second thing we do, I don't really feel like we need scrap. Like, at all. We need 8 for pills, and that's it. And even then, unlike the scout, who kind of needs their adrenaline to do their thing, you know, they need adrenaline to move fast, to carry the objective quickly, that kind of stuff, I don't really feel like the technician needs any scrap to do their thing. So I'm just going to pick someone and stick around them, because I don't see a need to split up and be a lone wolf technician. If I had to describe the technician, I'd say that they're kind of a... Wow, he grabbed those 2 very quickly. I would like at least 8 scrap, but whatever. If I had to describe the technician, I'd say they're an indirect fighter. In fact, they're almost kind of like the killer's slasher. They just seem to have a little bit of everything. They're a little bit good at everything. I know early... Okay, so it's Strangler. I know earlier I said that... oh, shoot. Okay, we're gonna rescue Chad because the Strangler's just gonna knock that other guy out of the trap. Oh gosh. Alright, so the medic killed our own party member. Okay, that's good. I would actually trade 1 party member for the Strangler's life any day. Strangler's just no fun. Or at least Strangler is the noob stomper, right? It's the, oh, I see you're split up from the party. Would be a shame if someone murdered you. So I'm... Oh, sorry. So I'm happy to see the Strangler go down, even if it means at the cost of one of our team members' lives. Anyway, so I know early on I said the scout had a little bit of everything, and they do. But the technician seems to even have more of everything. And the reason I say that is because they can heal a ton of HP, like the medic. But they can deal a lot of damage with mines and turrets. And they always can build the turret as a source of damage to deter the fiend from fighting them if they get too close. I don't know. Maybe just all the classes are good. Maybe that's really what it is. All the classes have a little bit of everything. All the classes have a way to deal damage, to heal. Oh boy. So it sounds like Giant. Sounds like Giant just killed someone. Oh, no, that's Slasher. Okay. We'll stay away from him. I'm gonna go ahead and barricade this. Oops. I guess we'll just put that down. I was trying to barricade. Pulled out the turret instead for some reason. Okay, we'll just get rid of these traps. I mean, Slasher really isn't that scary. You can always run away. Whoop! Always run away from the Slasher. I mean, he will be a little bit more threatening if you don't have any stamina. But we have stamina, so we're not really afraid of him. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of these spiders first. I know we're gonna go rescue that one guy, but I just want to get rid of these things. Okay, we barricaded this. We don't even have to worry about walking across it. We do have to watch out for the skylights because, Slasher, obviously. I think there's a skylight over here. Yeah. Otherwise, we're really not afraid of Slasher. I think that's the real reason that he's just kind of the worst killer. being average at everything in some games is okay. Like, in Mario Kart, it's okay if you're average at everything. It just means that your car is kind of the baseline. But in a game like this, when you're average at everything, I'm not worried about anything, right? We have no particular thing to fear from the slasher, because what the slasher does is he deals way more damage on hit than any other killer.
Wow, that is really not good.
But he has to get to you before he can do that. And so if he never catches you, I know we just said if he never catches you and he just hit us, but if you never let him get close to you, he just can't do his thing. And again, 8 scrap? Sorry, I feel like my analysis today is just being really basic, but maybe that's just because we do just have a better understanding of the game. We're not making huge discoveries right now. The fact of the matter is, 8 scrap for full health seems good. And I'll shut up about that because I've said that many times already.
Turret goes here.
I'll take these for later.
So yeah, I think at this point we just go for objectives. I don't think we need to analyze any more fancy things about Technician. I think we know what he does. I think we know what the other classes do. We know enough about the killers that we're not really afraid of them. Ooh, it's a lot of traps. Go, guy, go. Let's put that disc in. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, the scout threw down a smoke grenade. I don't know if I agree with that. Doesn't really seem like an opportune time to throw down a smoke grenade. Okay, X Carnage is the username. The reason I look that up is because we're just trying to read the messages. So if we see someone has killed X Carnage, means the killer is dead. We're gonna go after this disc. We're being a little slow on objectives today.
Placing a turret.
Okay, so the turret looks like it does less damage than a punch. Because it takes 3 shots to kill the spiders. Whereas it only takes 2 punches to kill a spider. The turret doesn't deal a ton of damage. That's fine. Pretty sure the killer's still Slasher. Oh, that's a crowbar. I'll take that. Pretty sure killer's still Slasher. We just need to get this disc. Whoop! Hello. Okay, nice. We got a couple hits off on the crowbar, and Raj is healing us. I think all is well. Oh, no! Raj, get out of the way! We have a crowbar! He shoved us aside! Buddy, come on. We have a crowbar. I mean, it was an accident, I'm sure. Just a little annoying. Oh, great. He went for us, which was definitely the smart thing to do. The moment we got hit by Slasher, we should have ran. Maybe that's kind of the Slasher's forte, is close quarters. Actually, I think that would be the Slasher's forte. The Giant really doesn't want close quarters. Giant's forte is tall buildings. Tall buildings and objectives that they want to stand in front of and prevent you from accessing. But Slasher, close quarters, sharp turns, where he can just round a corner and hit you once. Traps are probably also very good for the Slasher, because if you're stationary, he can just walk up and hit you twice, which will bring you down to 10 HP. Yeah, I guess Slasher is more about doing things like this, right? Hitting quickly. Hitting quickly. You can't use your speed to take advantage of getting people, because you're not very fast. What you have to do is you have to play opportunistic and play in the short window the short window that is
Game time.
the moment when other people are distracted about something. Okay, looks like Amber fell off a cliff and then the slasher killed her. I'm not really worried about us losing based on everyone dying here. What really seems to be the problem is our time. We have not been doing the objectives very much. We only have 6 minutes left. Oh, we are on the second computer. It looks like someone's been out there doing objectives. Never mind. We're not in as bad a situation as I thought we were. I love that turret is covering for us. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so there's the slasher. I'm gonna follow him. Yeah, okay, he went into predator mode. Because whenever you see the killer kind of ambling away like that, you know they're trying to go into predator mode. And it's almost always better to try and keep eyes on them so that they can't do it. Alright, killer's dead. Said Carnage died. Got the computer. Go ahead and set down the turret and block this guy's back from the spiders. We have so much scrap, and I don't know what to do with it. And I guess we could build a flamethrower, I guess.
And for my next trick,
Let's keep an eye on the damage this thing does. Maybe we'll find out if it's better than we think.
now this is exactly what I needed.
Okay. I think we're near kind of the end of the level. We have 5 minutes left. I'm playing very dangerous being alone like this. I should be grouping up with the team. I'm gonna go down here and rescue this guy, and that way we'll have someone to guard us. Gosh darn it. We've been revealed, which is unfortunate.
Your savior has arrived to get you out of there.
Okay.
You have no idea how happy I am.
Come on out.
Let's just go to the library and get out. I think that's our play here. I don't know who the killer is, so we're gonna have to stay away from all the known kill spots. Well, we know the killer isn't Slasher. I hear someone. Sounds like it might be Strangler. Okay. Big surprise. Is this just not hitting him? I can't tell. Wow, that's annoying.
This is the work of a moment.
Okay, we're crafting pills, but Raj is healing us? Oh, that's not good. Hey, hey, drop him. We'll just go ahead and use these. The question is, do we build flamethrower and try and fight the Strangler? Oh, we got crab. Do we build... Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Oh, but the pills are still healing us. Pills are so good! Okay, we're gonna... Oh, we do not want to disarm that trap. That's right in front of a grate. Okay. We would go rescue that guy, but the problem is traveling alone is just bad news against Strangler. So we're gonna... Oh, crap. I wasn't paying attention to our health. That was a huge mistake on my part. Yeah, crap. That's gonna make it a lot harder for these guys to win. We also didn't set down turret. I think I'm bad at Technician, but I think it's because I'm not in the mindset of playing Technician. Because we didn't drop a turret during that entire thing. We should have just at least dropped a turret. What is the Strangler doing? That was weird. Oh, they're just gonna go with the three of them? Alright. That's a little disappointing. Didn't we have a minute left? A minute before a minute left, so we had 2 minutes left. I mean, it's not a bad call. I guess you cut your losses and maybe get 3 of you down. 3 of us in. Where is he going? Is this another route to get to the... It is! I didn't even know this route existed! You're kidding me! Wow! Okay, I thought you had to go up these stairs Go this way, jump over here, past the 10,000 spiders. But yeah, look, I don't even know if anyone's gonna be able to escape. She's dead from the spiders. Chad's getting slowed down. Where's Raj? Oh, Raj is dead. How did Raj die? Well, congratulations, guys. Not a single person escaped. Oh, well. Can't say much. I did really bad. This is sad. I feel... Oh, no, Raj escaped! Okay, okay. We got one person out. One person out. That's something. Ugh. I feel like I'm really bad, though, Technician. I'm not in the mindset of fighting indirectly like this. I never have been in first-person games. In any other game, indirect fighting is A-okay with me. For some reason, in first-person games, I don't like it as much. Like, I've always hated the sticky grenade strategy or the throw things around a corner strategy. I've always been really bad at it. I say that now I'm thinking of a game I've been playing recently where that's exactly the strategy I've been doing. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to jump to too many conclusions. Trying to tie up too many clean, nice, loose ends. So what lost us then? I think that's really what's gonna key us in on what happened there. Why did we lose? We lost because we charged right in the Strangler's face and got killed, which really wasn't what Technician should have been doing at all. And I think I'm tempted to do that because every time I see our HP at 100, I'm like, our HP is at 100. I need to maximize the efficiency of pills. Therefore, I should go in and use our body as a weapon. And then when we're low on HP, we should run away and use the pills. But I'm starting to feel like that's not really what we should be doing. I mean, us throwing out our fist isn't really accomplishing a whole lot. At least when you're playing the scout, you kind of want to do that because you want to get the killer's attention and then blind them when they turn to look at you, inject yourself with adrenaline, and then run away. With the Technician, you don't have any of those options. You don't have blinds, you don't have a quick heal and a quick sprint away. You just have you and your fist and your HP, which admittedly is slowly ticking up, but maybe the pills should be viewed more as a way to reduce your reliance upon the medic. Like, if you're down on HP, you can heal yourself, you can heal yourself up, and the medic doesn't have to waste charges on you. But you shouldn't look at it as an excuse to run out and use your body and purposefully get hit, because you don't have the tools to escape. You're not wearing a football helmet, you don't have speed, and the medic should never be doing that anyway, but you can't just run around a corner and heal yourself. Although you kind of can. I don't know.
So first, we find some fuel. After that, we open up the gate.
Regardless, I think we definitely played that very poorly. We should have dropped a turret and just... I think it's because when I play games like this, I feel pressured to make a move. Like, I feel like I have to... be doing things, right? Like, I need to be producing something for the team. And if I'm not, then I'm bringing the team down. I think that's a panic strategy. I don't think it's good, because what really happens is we bring the team down because we're making bad moves. Then the team has to come save us. Yeah.
Did you know the Latin name for rats is ratus ratus?
Okay, that's a giant kill spot. We're going to stay away from all kill spots until we know who the killer is. We're also not going to go into that room, because that room is typically where the killer just hangs out and tries to kill people right when they walk in. Yep, okay, it's Spider. Alright. We're gonna, first things first, we're gonna drop a turret. Drop a turret. Drop a turret. There we go. Okay, so we at least have our turret out. Now, scrap-wise, we want a landmine. Let's see if there's any scrap lying around that people missed. No. We need to watch out. There's a kill zone right in the middle of the room right there. Ooh, nice, nice. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and grab our proximity mine.
The work of a moment.
Looks like we killed him. Okay. Wasted proximity mine, kind of, but alright. Is there any advantage to destroying... Why would you want to destroy your own turret? I'm a little confused. Oh, we should drop a turret. Doi. I really got to remember, drop a turret. I think that's lesson number 1. By the way, guys, I am terrible at playing Engie in Team Fortress, so that might kind of clue you in why I'm so bad at this. Rule number 1, drop a turret. That's what we do. Drop a turret, drop a turret, drop a turret. Okay, it is giant, so the proximity mine we built won't be totally wasted. Player got killed by a kill spot there. Alright. We're gonna pull this out. We're gonna try to use this. Okay, no, wait. Rule number 1, drop a turret. Drop a turret. Turret has been dropped. Okay. Alright. Normally I wouldn't go in a hallway against giant. It's a great place to die. However, we have a proximity mine. We want him to chase us in a hallway. So we're going to kind of walk around here and act like we don't know what we're doing. I know that sounds weird, but we did see him drop a trap right next to us. You know what? Let's go ahead and craft some pills.
I know what might help.
Okay, I don't think the giant's coming after us. I'm not seeing any evidence that he even cares that we're here. So we're just going to go ahead and go forward.
Ah, now this is exactly what I needed.
Rule number 1, drop a turret. I'm getting this. I'm gonna get this. It also looks like the turret doesn't have a problem turning around and shooting behind itself. So I'm starting to think that the turret doesn't have a cone of effectiveness. Drop a turret. Rule number 1, drop a turret. What on earth is going on over there? Alright, we're just gonna open this. Nice. So it looks like the giant died. It sounded like somebody got exploded. There is a cricket bat there, but we don't want it because we have a proximity mine in hand. A proximity mine! Okay, we gotta watch out. That's a spider kill spot. Killer has shown spider. So it's probably either a spider or... That's also a spider kill spot. I think we walked over a spider kill spot. It's kind of hard to avoid the spider kill zones in this area.
Turret down.
Okay, we've seen spider and... Why are we going this way? I'm going the wrong way. I don't need pills, sister. Okay, the killer got someone. So I heard a trap get placed. Yeah, okay. So the killer's up there. Rule number 1, drop a turret. Ha! She closed the door on the train. I gotta remember to start doing that. Okay, we gotta watch out for that. That grate right there is a kill zone. Oh! Okay. Not enough energy to place. Wait, if we destroy this, will we get enough energy? Hey! Put her down. Okay, so we dropped the turret. Oh, jeez. We're getting hit. We're not going to be here. We're going to run over here and craft pills and heal. I'm thinking we should just ditch this proximity mine. We're just not even using it. Is the killer dead? Yeah, it looks like they got him. Okay, we're going to go ahead and barricade this. This right here, I think, is one of the most useful things the technician can do. I know I've said that multiple times, and I'm going to keep saying it. How many times has the game completely been thrown because somebody falls down a grate? Too many times. Too many times. And this technician, the synergy of love person, keeps crafting pills and then giving it to people. It seems like not a... Whoa, what? How did we not get grabbed there? Oh, wait, rule number 1, drop turret. I gotta be faster on that. We didn't get much damage off of that. Oh. Okay, if we destroy our turret, do we get the energy back? Yes. Okay, so that's why you would want to destroy your own turret. Gosh darn it. Okay. We're gonna try and keep eyes on this guy. Actually, let's just drop this right here. What? Why didn't that work? I'm so confused. He ran right over it. You saw that, right? That's so disappointing. Now we gotta be careful because we really gotta hope that our party doesn't just walk right over that mine. Can we pick up the mine once it's been used? It's still down there. Over here, buddy. Dang it. Okay, rule number... Whoa. How did... Wait, oh, okay. So many weird things are happening here. We got grabbed through a door? It looks like our party killed the giant. It seemed like somebody dropped a... No, Chad, please do not hit that mine. So can we grab this? Hold to... No, okay, it's just gone now. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if that thing was a dud or if it just despawned or if we weren't using it right. Anyway, what I was trying to say is it seemed like one of our technicians... Synergy of Love seems like they know how to play technician way better than us. It looked like they just dropped the mine right on the giant because I heard the explosion. And it just immediately dealt damage to him. Okay, sounds like Strangler. So we're not even going to mess with the proximity mine.
Eagle has landed.
Your savior has arrived to get you out of there.
Thanks. How that guy was jammed.
Come on out. Let's go.
Okay.
Allow me to grab
I think let's just focus on turret play right now. Turret play and barricading the floor grates.
Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair.
We know it's Strangler. Yeah.
Allow me.
Oh my gosh. That's annoying. That the same button to open doors is also the same button to rescue people. Hey! Put her down! No, Sam. You should have ran. Okay. Well, we need to go rescue these people. We're going to stay away from the kill spot on the left side of this hallway. There seems like plenty of us to do this. Ow. Not sure what that was. Slasher, or not Slasher, Stranglers in the kill. Whoop! Suddenly there's traps behind us. Rule number 1, drop a turret. Why can't I drop a turret? I don't understand. Okay, turret dropped. We're just gonna disarm these things. Every trap that is moved off of the map is one fewer trap for the Strangler to throw our teammates into.
This dude's gonna eat turret. Not bad.
Oh my goodness.
I think I can build some.
I'm sure we'll think we'll have a different opinion when we play killer, but holy crap, the killer can drop these traps just so fast. Oh, what on earth? Okay, we'll just go ahead and grab this. I really just want to remove all these traps. I know it takes time to do it, but it just makes things so much safer, right? Alright, rule number 1, drop a turret. Why can't we drop it? Alright, rule number 1, save your friends. Now we'll drop a turret. Drop the turret! Gah! Okay. Is the killer dead? Yes. Alright, we don't have to worry about the Strangler. That was also dumb of me for walking there because that was a Strangler kill spot. We don't really need to travel in a group anymore, which is nice. Okay, so Killer's shown Spider, Giant, and Strangler, so he's either Spider or Giant. Okay.
Time to lay down the law.
Saw bloody footprints. Killer's around here somewhere. Or no, Killer showed Slasher? Ah, I can't even remember. Okay, we don't need to... I was gonna say we don't need to disarm these, but that was dumb of me. Rule number 1, drop a trap. Drop a... I'm just gonna shut up. Oh, we're really low on HP. We shouldn't be doing this. Well, not really low, but definitely within the threat zone. Ooh, I never thought about doing that. The scout just saved somebody by using a smoke bomb the moment somebody dropped low on HP. Which prevented the killer from killing them. I really like that. I would have never considered to use the smoke bomb that way.
I'll have this done in a moment.
Okay, so the giant isn't threatening, but what the killer is doing right now that is really good is they're stalling the game out. We only have 3 minutes to drive this lift. Can you put a turret up here? No. Wait, yes? What is that turret doing? Oh wait, we killed him. Alright. That's not good. Because that means the Strangler could pop up. And just start throwing out chains on this thing.
Whatever you do, don't breathe.
We really need to rescue Synergy of Love. But I don't want to do that until I know who the killer is. If it's Strangler, it's just a bad idea. Yeah, it looks like we can drop the turret here, but it like... it slowly slides off the stair lift. Oh good, that sounded like Spider. Yeah, okay, we're happy to see Spider. We don't really care about that. Okay, looks like they rescued the teammate. We need 3 more scrap. Oh no, the medic's healing us. Never mind, we don't need it anymore. I was gonna say 3 more scrap for the pills, but not really needed now. Okay. Come on, chase us, bro. We're okay with that. We'd rather this spider just chases us because we just want the stair lift to move. That's all we need right now. Yeah, he's probably gonna come up here and try and stop us. Okay, and that's fine. We're gonna stay up here because we'd rather, while the spider was doing the kill animation, we'd rather the stair lift be moving. Spider's dead. So Giant or Strangler next.
Witness, friends, a genius at work.
I'm like a total badass right now.
Okay, I think I'm gonna come up here and 99 the crank. Oh shoot. Oh, we just ran out of time. We gotta go.
I've got the gates. Give me a moment.
Can't rescue anyone, that's unfortunate.
Almost there.
The team is also just letting me do this. And rightfully so, but they're like, nope. We're gonna go get close to the grate while you're cranking that, which makes sense. Oh, nice. Smoke grenade. That allows us to kind of shimmy over here. Oh, also it allows us to get thrown completely off the bleachers.
Assistance required. Can anybody help?
Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this.
Thanks, your pal.
I appreciate that Chad rescued us, but we're not gonna... We don't have enough time to do this. We'll be lucky if one of us gets out. Yeah. Bummer. So the killer did a really good job in that match of just stalling the game out. They never really threatened to kill on all of us. They did a lot of giant spider, which was interesting. I'm trying to remember if we saw Strangler at all. Yeah, giant spider Strangler. Their Strangler game wasn't very good. But they were just good at making things slow for us. That's for sure. I still feel like I'm having such a hard time understanding Technician. You feel like you don't need any scrap to do things. And I know, I just keep running over the same points over and over again in my head. You don't need very much scrap. You're not a front row fighter. Turret is good. Pills are good. Maybe it's just not my playstyle. What is... Okay. Let's clear our head and think. What does Technician bring, right? What does Technician do that wins you the game? Because they can do all these things. They can heal themselves, they can drop turrets, they can barricade things. What does Technician do, though, to win the game? I think number one is they help prevent the team from falling into traps by barricading the floor gates. They don't rely on medic charges so much because of pills. In fact, next time I'm playing as medic, I don't know if I'm ever going to heal a Technician unless I really need to. I think really medic only wants to heal themselves and assault, because scout shouldn't need it because of the adrenaline, and Technician certainly doesn't need it. They drop turrets, which gives the killer another thing to worry about. It's just a weird spot. I'm having trouble finding out figuring out in my head, what do they do that helps win the game, though? Like, assault already brings damage. So Technician kind of brings another source of damage to a fight. Is that it? Do you just drop a turret and hope for the best? Are you just a turret bot? I mean, dropping the landmine is good when it works.
We're gonna need some blowtorches. We can use those to open
But it's certainly unreliable. So you have to rely on the fiend to walk across it. You also have to hope it doesn't blow up your party. Ah, this is tough. Why am I so bad at this?
Collecting these.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and craft some pills. Seems good. And then we need to get right up next to the party in case of Strangler. It's not, it's Spider. Are they behind us? Where's that coming from? What? Alright, well, we'll just drop the turret. I don't know what... What is this Spider doing? He's just trying to be a bro. Alright, now that we know it's Spider, we don't have to be worried about traveling alone. We'll just go grab the torch and do the objective.
A few necessary components.
Hey man, as long as you're having fun, right?
We need to get that blowtorch before we get killed again.
Okay, so we got the torch.
I can take the torch, and now we head to the door. Anyone call for a torch? Because there it is.
And we'll just drag it over to the objective spot as soon as I orient where the heck we are.
I have a feeling these will soon come in handy.
Oh shoot, we went the wrong way. Gosh darn it. Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so it looks like you can only put a turret down if, okay, that's something to consider. The turret kind of creates a sixth party member that, Alright, if this guy's just gonna do stuff, we're gonna also... I don't even know what's going on. Guys, I think this is... I'm not sure this is a real game anymore. It could be an advanced strategy by the killer in an attempt to waste our time. Yeah, see, this is where I should have gone. I don't know, guys. What should we do here? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that! No, dang it. Oh well. Rude. Well, at least those pills did something.
Hope no one has any open wounds.
But okay. Requires a full energy bar to place a turret down.
Now this is exactly what I need.
You seem to get all the energy back on the turret when you destroy it purposefully. I don't even know what's happening right now. Oh! And he exploded.
Rare triumph of brains over brawn. I think I know what might help.
Alright, so memory aside, let's just go ahead and win the game. Because at the end of the day, we are playing an us versus them game. Strangler, wonderful. No traveling alone. We checked this room in an earlier episode. We didn't find any Strangler kill zones. So I think we're pretty safe here overall. So I'm confused. What is this killer doing? Is he handing out dream teams? What's going on? Or he goes to hand out dream teams and the very end disconnects. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Technician is pretty good in this upcoming spot because what they do is they run up here and put down a turret. And yeah, and it just kills all these spiders. It's pretty nice. Just gonna go ahead and destroy my turret so we get the energy back. This is starting to look like a free game. What do you see, Giant? You know what? Screw this. Let's just go do the objectives. So every time... Okay, here's something I'm noticing. Every time our reticle gets that little red X in the middle, I think that's our turret shooting the... Oh, no! Looks like somebody died. Was it one of us? No, it was the killer. Okay. Anyway, every time our reticle in the middle turns red, I think that's our turret hitting someone. Turret is also really good in spots like this, I guess. When you get all these spiders that rush out. Okay. So I think I'm slowly kind of getting a feel for this. Technician just sort of indirectly helps the team.
That's the gear.
They make things safer for the team to walk over. They throw down turrets, which provides like a fake decoy teammate that the killer has to worry about. They deal a little bit of damage. If the killer's focusing on them, maybe they can drop a mine behind them. They don't rely on the medic for healing, so they're not a burden on the medic. They're kind of just an independent support unit, is what it feels like. Looks like someone died. Oh well. Wow, he's killing everyone all of a sudden. Yeah, he just killed. Shoot. Maybe that was the strategy all along. Get us to drop our guard and then come in and murder everyone. This is great. Okay, well, we're gonna go try to rescue our teammates. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, I think we're dead here. What a devious killer! He goofs off in the beginning and then kills everyone at the end. That's pretty good. What an interesting strategy. So next time we see a killer goofing off, we definitely are not going to take it easy on them in any way. Because we got played. He's like, oh no, I'm just a friendly spider. Don't worry guys, we're just playing for fun. Suddenly he pulls out the strangler and kills everyone. It's a pretty interesting strategy. I can't even say it's a bad strategy. Whoops. Because I mean, is that not a manner of devilishness? Is that not a manner of trickery? It's no different than when you put a trap next to a kill zone, and then when someone goes over to disarm the trap, you grab them and pull them under. It's also no different from gassing a scrap next to the objective and then killing someone when they go over to do the objective, and they grab the scrap, and they're not thinking, oh, this will be trapped. Okay. Alright. So next time we see a killer goofing off, gloves are off. We ain't giving them any mercy. They want to party and have fun, let them party and have fun. We'll just go straight for the win. Many years ago my dad said, never take it easy on an opponent. Wow, that makes him sound like a crazy, like one of those crazy karate dojo people. Never lower your eyes to an enemy. Or something like that. That wasn't what he was like. What he was really saying is always respect your opponent and always give them your fullest, your best game, is what more of what he meant by that. Because if you take it easy on your opponent, then you don't respect them. Okay. Let's get into this. So, let's play this very strategically. Step number 1, we don't know who the killer is. Let's stick next to somebody in case it's Strangler. Step number 2, locate the objective. Over there. Alright, someone's got it. I'm gonna follow them. Oh, of course, they go right up to where we were. What's happening? Where are they going? They need to go over here. Where are they going? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, geez. Okay, slasher. Alright, we'll drop the turret. Yeah, see how our reticle is turning red? I think it's because that's our turret shooting the killer. Pogan. Yeah, I've played a couple games against Pogan. He's decent. He's not a bad killer. Okay, we're just gonna drop a turret again. I think big advantage to dropping a turret preemptively is... Now if he's gonna... Oh, very nice! Smoke... So our turret's gonna keep shooting the killer while the smoke is going off. Okay. We're low on health, medic isn't healing us. I'm gonna run and see if I can find just another scrap. And then we'll build some pills here. Okay, our turret's still here. Nice! See, he's ignoring the turret, and that's just letting the... Oh, but he killed it now. We can take one more hit before we're in the danger zone. I think we should probably just heal anyway. Oh, he got us. Oh, well. We're gonna heal it off. Okay, we really want to put down another turret. The turret seems to be the winning strategy here because he either has to go for the turret or he has to go for us. If he goes for the turret... Wow, we got him. If he goes for the turret, the turret shoots him a little bit, and then our party, our assaults, were going after him. If we go for the... If he goes for us, the turret's just going to kill him. He almost has to go for the turret. So you remember back in the assault video when I said that when you play assault, you're not really an assault, you're almost more of a guardian? The turret is like a fake assault. It performs the same function as an assault, it just deals less damage. Crap. This isn't good. So our mistake was getting hit. I know that sounds like such a small mistake, but our mistake was sticking around long enough to let the Strangler hit us once with his claws, or whatever you want to call them. They're not claws, his hands. We did drop a turret. I think that's ours. Is that ours? I can't remember. Maybe we didn't. Maybe that's someone else's. Are there any other technicians? Let's see. We have assault. Assault scout. Nope, we're the only technician. That has to be ours. But yeah, Pogren's pretty decent. Although I don't... This chat is just asking to die. He's going for it. Okay, we're getting rescued. Hopefully Sam's here too. It'd be nice to get a 2 for 1. Nope. Alright. But yeah, Technician Turret is a... It feels like a really strong tool. I'm just having a really hard time utilizing it well. Because you almost create this mini chess-like situation where you say, okay, you have to go after one of these things, and you're going to lose something no matter which one you go after. Oh, I think I pushed... Shoot. I think I pushed Raj off on accident. Okay. Alright, so Strangler's dead. We rescued our party member. I think things are looking up. We're safe to travel alone for the time being. He's gonna go rescue that person, I think? Yeah. Okay, and we'll go after the disc.
Soon come in handy.
Alright, we'll escort Sam over. So, Killer showed Slasher and Strangler, so means it could be Strangler, or sorry, it could be Slasher or Giant or Spider. Slasher again. Interesting. They seem to like... Hogan seems to be playing Slasher really well. I haven't seen someone play Slasher quite like this.
Turret goes here.
He's really doing a good job of just guarding the proper things. Now, here we pulled one over on him. We kind of drew his attention away from the stairs. The guy with the disc is up there, and he installed it. Which, again, is Slasher's weakness. Slasher has a really hard time just controlling the fights, right? So he doesn't have a lot of mobility. So we did exactly what we should have done, which was draw him away from the stairs and let the guy with the disc run over and install it. Oh boy. Yeah, so Slasher seems really good at doing that. Almost kind of like actual horror films. Almost like actual horror films, like where the character turns a corner and suddenly the guy with the axe is there, and you have your where's or here's Johnny kind of scenario. Okay, I got the disc. We're gonna go.
Oh no, not okay.
We need to bring the disc.
We gotta. Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta assume he's just gonna come around the corner like that. We've got the disc, so as long it's okay if he's chasing our teammates because we just don't care. I mean, we care, obviously, but I mean, we're the ones who need to be somewhere. Our teammates can just go wherever they want. Okay, we gotta, yep, gotta watch out for that. We'll drop the disc right over there. That way it at least stays where it is. This Raj seems to like going through the cubby, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and go this way so we at least secure 2 locations. Or 2 entrances, rather, to the disc room. Okay, here's the killer. I'm gonna drop her turret. Hey, buddy. He went after it, and that's fine, because, see, it gave us that little window. We almost got in. It gave us that little window where they almost got in there, and what she should have done is she should have ran in there and dropped the disc, so that any of us could have picked it up and installed it, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and disarm these. So run away. Okay, we got hit. We'll go ahead and heal. That's fine. We have plenty of scrap, and we don't really spend it on anything else other than pills. Guy with the disc is in there. We really need to buy time for him. Hey, buddy. Hey, hey. Nah, see, we want... Yeah, the Slasher knows he has to go after the guy with the disc. Yeah. I mean, he did his best, but there was only so much Slasher could do in that situation because we all grouped up and gave him too many things to look at all at once. However, that being said, we're not making good time here. He's doing a wonderful job of stalling things out. And because of that... Oh, what are we doing? We shouldn't be traveling alone. Right. Pogan has Slasher under his... Yeah, there... Or not Slasher, Strangler is what I meant to say. Wait, did he just... He just disappeared. Oh, well. Yeah, with Strangler... Yep, here it is. Ha! Sucker! Oh, wow, nice aim. I thought maybe with the jump we would have been able to make it. We really need our team here. Yeah, this isn't good. That's unfortunate. I think the Chad kind of abandoned us. I can kind of understand that. I think he was low on health and he was just trying to get out. Ideally, he just would have stuck with us, because I think that's what we were trying to do for him, right? We were trying to stick with him, make him so he wasn't alone when he fought the Strangler. I think we're still good, though. The real problem, again, is the time. Everyone's sticking together now, which is good, but they're not getting any work done on the objective, and admittedly, it's hard. Look at this. 3 traps, Strangler guarding them all. Where is the other person? What is this Chad doing? What? He either needs to rescue people or... Like, this is kind of the thing. When you're playing against Strangler, you're on a timer. You can't take a detour and go grab scrap if your goal is to rescue someone. Because if the Strangler kills someone in the other group and then decides to go into Predator mode and comes after you, you're just dead. And you essentially will have killed yourself for nothing. Looks like they killed Strangler, though. Okay, so strategically, we should either go for the objective or rescue this person. We'll go ahead and rescue. I prefer to... I feel like rescuing tends to be the safer route. After this, though, we really need to blitz the objective.
Thank you. Sorry.
No time to think.
We only have 4.5 minutes left, which is gonna go quick. Okay, so we're gonna give the Strangler, or Slasher, sorry, 2 things to worry about. If he wants to stand back there and kill our team, he can. But it means we're gonna get the objective. Do we have any pills? We don't. Okay, we're gonna... From the sound effects, it sounds like the Slasher is fighting the group. So I think we're safe to do this. Okay. So that's good. Oh, looks like the killer just decided he was done. Poor Pogan. Pity. I don't feel like Pogan's a bad player. I've seen him deliver good games before. I think he was getting frustrated, though. I think he was getting frustrated because he was playing the Slasher really well. Honestly, like, Slasher's just a hard sell. Because... Like, what more could have Pogan been doing, right? He was guarding the objective. I think his problem was he was letting one of us slip by, and then going after... Like, he was tunnel visioning on the group, and then when he was doing that, someone would slip by and install a disk or hack a computer. But even then, that's really hard, because... we were giving him so many different things to look at that, like, he couldn't possibly track them all at once. But even so, I think he was... I don't think he realizes how close he was to winning that. And it's simply because of the timer. Like, if he had just stalled things out a little longer, we suddenly would be pressured to make bad choices because we wouldn't have enough time to make optimal choices. And then he would have been in a really good spot. And we only had, what, 3.5 minutes left? We had one more computer plus the final crank. I know he probably would have liked it if we had 2 more computers in the final crank, but really, I think he was doing better than he thought. Because even though he wasn't killing anyone with the Slasher, he was stalling us out a lot. Which is more than I can say for most Slasher players. So. Oh well. Well, I think I'm starting to understand Technician. There isn't really... Like, it all is in the turret play. It's so weird because their scrap items almost seem... I don't want to say useless. The pills aren't useless, that's for sure. But they're not... There's not a lot of, like, technique in the pills, right? You're not going to be like, oh, I'm a really good... Wait, why can't I open this? You're not going to go, oh, you know, Chezny's really good at the pill play. No, I mean, like, you just use the pills to heal yourself. That's pretty much it. So I don't think the Technician is overly complicated in that manner. I really want that scrap.
I'll take these for later.
And I think it all just comes down to remembering to use your turret as a chess piece and make the killer go, okay, either I have to... Oh, that's unfortunate. Strangler. Strangler, instant kill spot on the vent. Why did they bar this? Again, I feel like technicians that bar windows are just... Oh, no! Oh, that's so sad! That's a really,
Until they get a load of me. This won't know later.
really bad situation to be in this early in the game with only 3 players. Gosh, I should have remembered that. For some reason, it's really easy to remember that one, but this one... I think the reason is because it's like, when you're running, most of the time I'm running in this direction, and I see it, and I'm like, okay, I need to avoid it. What should we have done? If we know it's Strangler, we come out here, we can't go to the right. We have to go to the left or jump off the railings. Seems like this assault is really buying us a lot of time. Hopefully the third party member is going off and rescuing someone. Hopefully. What is the Strangler doing? Okay. Alright, looks like they rescued Raj. That's something.
Where are those discs?
I'm not sure where we are. We're in the library. This is, I feel like this is a really hard room. Well, maybe really hard isn't quite... What is she doing? She needs to group up. She's just gonna get killed here. Raj and Sam are together. They're safe. I'm surprised... Yeah, I was surprised the Strangler hasn't gone after her. She's a medic. She can at least heal herself. She has no ability to escape or anything. She might be crafting a taser. Okay. Alright. She's got a bat. That's good. Yeah. Nice!
Did I? Oh my gosh, I can't.
That's really surprising. I don't feel like we should even have this
I
opportunity.
wonder if I can make something.
What these guys need to do is then go rescue... Okay, yeah. They already rescued Amber. And that just leaves us in the library. And since Strangler's dead, we're not really threatened by a TPK or a TPW. Total party kill, total party wipe.
You are
Not sure which
lucky I'm here right
the
now.
appropriate one is.
I owe you a...
We're gonna go ahead and bar this for future play. We haven't ID'd the killer. We have to assume it's like,
Collecting these.
you know, spider, giant, or slasher. It's the spider kill zones that I'm the most afraid of. So I'm gonna run over here like this because I don't have them memorized.
Insert this.
Killer hasn't shown themselves. Oh, okay, it's slasher. We're not really afraid of slasher. Alright. Wait, did we install the disc? No, they already have the disc. Wow. Hey, over here, buddy. Yeah, I'm okay with leading the slasher around.
Turn it down.
Nice jump there, bonehead. Alright, go ahead and craft some pills.
Make something to help us.
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh my dear God.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna give this guy the run around. Okay, Sam's healing us, that's nice. Gonna go ahead and craft our pills.
Craftsman.
There he is. Kind of get the feeling this guy isn't the best killer. Jay Collins.
We should probably do that hacking thing now.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a bad killer. The next episode is us being killer guys. So, you know, it's probably going to be another video failure. Ooh, that assault is pretty low. Yeah, she needs to get out of there. Nope. Okay. Let's go after this computer. We're not afraid of the slasher if we're on our own.
Commence the hacking.
Looks like our turret is dealing damage to the killer. The killer's almost dead. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. This is a bad one. So we're gonna have to go down. Yeah, this vent is open. We can take this. But the problem is, all the killer has to do is switch to Strangler, and they just immediately stop us from doing this. So this is risky. I'm getting kind of greedy by doing this. But I kind of just want to get this. Okay.
Collecting these.
Looks like we're okay. Still have to assume that it's Strangler.
I'll get you fixed up. I helped my
Oh,
buddies clear
they already did the computer. Alright. Yeah, I hear Strangler. Okay, stay away from the vents. There's a vent on the other side of this entranceway. Yeah, right there. Oh, crap.
Take a chill pill.
Okay, let's stay away from that vent. We're just gonna let our turret do work. That also seems to be the other advantage of the technician. You can drop a turret to assist the team, and then you can go off and do objectives. Like, you're still contributing to the fight, but like... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Is it 99? She probably 99'd it. So we're just gonna leave it alone.
Hey, maybe I can make something.
Okay, what we're doing here is we're waiting for the last guy to respawn, and we're gonna go rescue him and then just get out of here. Since the Strangler died, we're not afraid to travel on our own. We'll cover this door here. Oh, looks like it's the door. Oh, of course, all the way on the other side of the map. Once we rescue this guy, we should be able to just leave. Okay, he's shown Slasher. He seems to like Slasher, so we gotta be ready to... Oh, wait. Oh, Strangler died. I didn't realize the Strangler is still alive. He had such low HP, I thought he was already dead. Looks like our turret killed him.
Thought I was stuck in there.
A little funny. Probably what he should have done there was tried to get himself killed so that he could respawn as something like the Giant or the Spider and try to prevent us from rescuing Raj.
These should be good for something.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about this grate over here. It's no longer a kill spot for the time being. I think right now what we do is we just win. Oh, oh no! You're kidding me. Okay, there's a couple things that were happening there. Number one, I was blinded by my own greed of escaping, and I thought we were fine. So I was going straight for that crank. Straight for that crank. Number two, we were at 90 HP. And interestingly 90 HP, I should have done the math and realized that 90 HP is the perfect HP for the Slasher. Because what's going to happen is he's going to hit you once for 45, hit you again for 45, and then you're dead. Whereas if you even have 91 HP, you'll live after that second hit. Very, very unfortunate. We got to remember that. If we know Slasher is an option, we got to keep our HP above 90.
Allow me to craft something.
Okay, well, that blunder behind us. Now all we do is we just go to the library and escape. Hopefully avoid any more catastrophes. Nope, killer's dead. Although that does mean Slasher, or not Slasher, Strangler's back on the table. Which is unfortunate. Oh, come on. Get over the fence. We're going to walk this out so we save our stamina We're gonna take that path that we saw Raj take, right? Got up there somehow. I want to do that. Yeah. Let's go this way. Go ahead and take these, why not?
Oh my good lord!
Yep, Strangler. I think we just have to escape is what we do. Yeah, I don't think we play the hero. I mean, maybe we should have dropped our turret, but this is just a messy spot for everyone to be in right now. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Only 2 of us got out. Yeah, I mean, ideally we wouldn't have killed the Slasher. I think we would have just let the Slasher live. That way Strangler couldn't have been an option. Wait, 4 of us got... Oh, I was gonna say. I was pretty sure only 2 of us got out. Ugh. Man, that's such a sad ending to what was otherwise a decent game. Look at that, we were definitely doing things. I think we might have time for... one more. I feel like the learning curve on Technician has been particularly slow. I feel like once I played Scout, I really picked it up quickly. Assault came kind of okay. Technician has definitely been the longest to try and figure out what we want to do, but I think I get it now. The turret is a second U. It takes your party of 5 and turns it into a party of 6. You play the turret like a chess. Like all of these things about playing Technician well all involve the turret. It's really interesting. They really don't want scrap items that often, or even at all, really. And in a way, that's also another advantage. If you run light on scrap, it means that your party can pick up all the scrap that you're not picking up, and make better use of it with better items. Whereas you're useful with the turret, kind of like no matter what. Like, yeah, the Scout has their flash, and that's nice and all, but the flash isn't going to do any damage to the killer. You know, running away from the killer distracts the killer, but it doesn't force the killer to make decisions. I mean, it kind of does. The Scout does it in a different way. The Scout goes and rescues people, and that's what forces the killer to make decisions. They either have to go after the Scout or go after the objective. But with the Technician, they create a stationary objective for the killer to consider. So right when the Technician drops the turret, the killer has to choose: do I go after the turret, or do I go after the players, or the objective? Because either way, they're going to lose something. They're going to lose HP, they're going to lose time, or they're going to lose the objective.
Okay.
Still doesn't solve the Strangler problem. Strangler is very strong.
After that, we hack the computers. That should open
Unless the
door
team
to
sticks
Delvin's
together.
secret library.
Then the Strangler is really weak.
Make our way across the
It's
library,
interesting.
and we're good.
I wonder if you were playing like with a bunch of friends on Skype, if the Strangler would really even be so much of a problem.
This might hold him back a bit.
Okay, so again, we're going to assume it's Strangler until we know otherwise. We're going to go follow Kevin... Well, we lost connection there for a moment. We're going to follow Kevin Bates here. I should probably just call the characters by their name. We're going to follow Chad. Oops, a little glitchy. A little glitchy. And again, we're kind of okay with him getting the scrap here. Like, we just don't really need it for anything. I mean, we want a little bit. We want pills eventually.
Oh, this is gonna be sweet.
Okay, so he's got his helmet. And see, this is the part of the game where playing the other classes... Whoop! I didn't expect him to do that. Playing the other classes helps us understand how to play our current class better. we know now that the Assault has his helmet. You know, we understand what that means for Assault now. He's got the HP, he's got the durability. He can afford to protect us now, is how I'd put it. Okay, so it is Strangler. That's what those sound effects are. We need to group up with the team and help him out. Looks like one of us died. But the 4 rest of us are... Whoa! Oh gosh, why do I always do that? That's a kill spot, and we just ran right over it. A lot of traps here. But see, like, this is risky. We don't want to run over that, right? Oh, she's just standing in it. Okay, I guess we're safe. Alright, we're gonna guard Kevin here while he builds another helmet, looks like. He has the hockey stick, that's very nice. I don't know why we're grabbing this scrap. We should really be giving it to this guy. Especially because we know Assault's gear is so expensive. Okay, until the Strangler's dead, we don't really want to do anything except stick with the team. And now we really need to go do the objective. Which is what this guy seems to be doing. Your festive old med. Oh, it's Spider? I didn't realize Strangler died. Okay, so we dropped our turret. We're gonna craft some pills. Who's Sergi? Sergi's the killer. Something was dropping the killer's HP very fast. Alright. Well, shoot. I wish I would have known it was Spider, because I would have felt a lot safer to go off and just grab the disc. Of course, Spider might have been guarding it in the bathroom. That's not a bad strategy. So we've seen Spider and Strangler. We have to assume it's Strangler again, so we'll stay away from the vents. Which means when we come out of this room, we don't go right, we go left. Can't be Spider, so we're not afraid of any of the Spider kill spots. If it's Slasher, we're under 90 HP, and we'd need to heal the moment we see him. A lot of things to remember all at once. Okay, if it's Giant, I think that wall right there is a Giant kill spot. I'm gonna go this way. It is Giant! I made the right call. Okay. So it's Giant. We're not too afraid of Giant. If he gets you thrown into a corner or throws you off a building, it can be rough, but he's no Strangler. So in fact, I'm just gonna go straight for the computer. I don't really see a reason not to. And what's the Giant gonna do? He has to stop us. Otherwise, we just get free objectives. Ah, man. A lot of spiders over here. I'm actually going to kill these spiders. That way this room is at least clear to walk through. And then we'll craft some more pills. Why didn't we craft them?
I think I can make something to help us.
Oh, were those traps being dropped down? Alright, well.
Somebody stop me.
Okay. Got the computer. I guess we'll just hack it. I hear the Giant. Hopefully the team stalls him out long enough for us to do this. Looks good. Looks good. Go ahead and drop a turret. And let's just leave. Let's just go do the second objective. There's no real reason for us to fight this. In fact, again, we're pretty okay with this guy being Giant, because it means we can travel alone. I think we killed him. Unfortunately, if he's dead, that means Strangler could be out again. This is the back and forth of the game. I'm starting to understand that this is kind of the loop of the game, right? It's so hinged on Strangler. It's again, I'm glad that the Strangler is in the game. I think he creates. Oh, suddenly no one is here with us.
This should help us.
Oh shoot. Yeah, the moment we see those traps drop, we need to get out of there.
And for
It
my
probably
next
is
trick,
Strangler. Anyway, the Strangler creates a necessary tension that the game needs. Like, the killer needs to be able to threaten lone survivors. But it's so powerful that the game flip-flops back and forth over the way that the survivors have to play. There's the way the survivors have to play against Strangler, and then there's the way the survivors have to play against the other three killers. Like, that's the back and forth. It's kind of interesting because the Strangler kind of dominates that kind of play. Like, if he wasn't here, and now we know it's Spider, we don't even need to worry about it. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and hack this. Alright. Oh, what? I didn't see that. You just killed Chad! Or you nearly killed him. Okay. A festive old med freed us. Wait, what's this spider doing? I'm just gonna jump down here. Let's go set up to rescue our party member who's probably gonna spawn all the way on the other side of the map. Oh, he spawned here. Nice. Alright. Makes our job easier. Barricade that just in case we need it for any future events. We don't need any more scrap. Again, we have to assume Strangler's out, so we're gonna stay away from the grates. Oh wow, they're doing it. We're going. I think we're the 5th party member in the rear, so we're susceptible to getting chained and dragged away from the group. Okay. We're gonna need to move a little quick. Again, we're gonna take the other route. I don't see why not. It's safer. It takes a little longer, but it's safer, has less spiders, and forces the killer to look in 2 directions. Oh, okay. That's something. Oh, nice! Somebody smoked! Yes! Somebody smoked the area. Alright, we're gonna see if we can drop this turret. No? Okay, we're just gonna escape. Tried to drop the turret, tried to be a hero, didn't work. Looks like Amber is dead. She might be the last one, though. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. Alright, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 escaping, not too bad. Yeah, I feel like the once you get the idea that you should just always be placing your turret down for fights and things like that, the technician seems to play the game very by the books. It's very just tactical, oddly. Like, you don't need to have good mechanics where you weave in and out of combat, swing your pipe, back off, swing your pipe, back off, that kind of thing. You just drop a turret, and then you play the game like a chess match. You know? Is it safe to go do objectives? Do objectives. Do you need to stick with the party? Stick with the party. Do you need to, you know, who's the killer? What? Because they don't really have a tool that directly wins them the game, you know? They're not like, they don't carry the objective super fast. They don't deal a ton of damage to the monster. They don't heal people directly. I mean, they can drop pills, but... And they can't escape from things like the scout. Their job is just to play the game by the books. Strategically. They don't have a role to fulfill, necessarily. Like... You know, they don't deal damage to the killer precisely the same way Assault does. They don't keep the party healed. So yeah, the only thing left is just to play the game objective focus, and they can kind of do that. They're also pretty good at clearing rooms with spiders, and they're good at giving the killer an extra thing to worry about in the form of the turret. And they keep themselves healed with pills. They're an okay class. I don't know if I like it. I really don't. I really feel like Scout is still what I prefer to play. I prefer the high octane chases, the zipping around the map, the grabbing things and pulling them around like the objectives or rescuing people. I prefer that kind of gameplay where it's much more intense, but yeah, Technician's okay. I might like it a little more than Assault. Assault might be my least favorite class. I appreciate Assault, but I don't really like playing Assault. Probably favorite might go... although it's been a while since I played Medic. I wonder if my opinion of Medic would change. Ugh. This has been a messy episode, that's for sure. It's definitely the one where we jumped into it with the least amount of information, and it feels like it's taken me the longest to sort of piece together how to play it.
And make our way to the bell tower. Then we gotta get the doors open. We need to get some gears to get them moving again. After that, we'll still need to get to the top of the tower.
Okay. Well, we'll keep going here. So, this is a risk every time we do this. Every time we run over here and go off on our own. I'm going to drop the turret preemptively just in case the killer comes over here. Because the problem is, what the killer can do, the killer can just walk over here and murder us. We're separated. If it's the Strangler, he just laughs and chains us. It's just bad. It's bad news bears. And it's certainly greedy. What it does is it oh, yeah. And this wouldn't surprise me if the Strangler comes out now. Yeah. We're gonna try and run in a weird... Yeah, I was hoping for that. So, normally you would just try to run straight for the group, which would be... Oh, shoot. We really oh, you're kidding me. He pushed her down there. We can't follow that. I appreciate that she came back for us, but we're injured. We're low on stamina. There's just not a lot we can do right now. That's so sad. She did the right thing and got punished for it. Alright, we really need to group up. Maybe I should stop doing that, right? Like, I should just stop... I should stop going off to the left. Yes, you get more scrap, but I've said several times in this episode, we don't need scrap. So there's really no reason for us to go over there, even though it maximizes the scrap collection of the party. Because generally the party doesn't go over there. They don't want to. And so by us going over there, we get more scrap as a group, right? Oh my gosh. Apparently you can't rescue people while you're in the smoke. Okay, we're gonna go over here and rescue Dina here. Or Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen. With Dinah. It's risky. Strangler could just spawn in here and kill us. We're gonna try it.
You'll be out in a second. Get ready.
Okay. This is why I think I should just play Scout all the time. I just like rescuing people. But okay, it's still Strangler. We still wanna stick around with this person. We're gonna let her grab this scrap. We don't need it. What is she? She's a... Oh, she's also a technician. Technician buddies. Okay, we're gonna stick around. Yeah. Oh, it's Slasher. Okay. We'll drop another turret. She really needs to run over here. Hey, buddy. Come on. Hey, buddy. Where are you going? Yeah, he's trying to go into Predator mode. He was stuck behind those tires. He didn't want to come over here and fight the two turrets. I mean, understandably so. But, yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so it's Slasher. We don't have to fear Slasher. We don't want to get hit by Slasher, that's for sure. But, really, we shouldn't die if Slasher messes with us. Oh, yep. Should have known that. That's the Skylight kill zone. And only 3 classmates left. We need to... oh, killer closed the door. Very smart. It's usually more to the advantage of the survivors if that door is open. Only... What? What are you guys doing? It's only Slasher. How is he killing you? Okay, we're going to save up our stamina. Because if Slasher does spawn in, we need to just be able to run. Okay, good. Looks like they rescued this guy. I'm just going to throw the turret down there, let it assist them. We're going to go over here and rescue this guy. Again, we need to save our stamina because if Slasher does pop up, we're going to need it to run away. So there, Temperist is showing up. You see his life bar showing up on our screen. I think that happens because that's when our turret is hitting him.
Just one moment, friend. I'll get
And it gives us a lot of map awareness because it means we know that the killer is down there in that room. So in a way, like, Technician gets this knowledge of things that are happening across the map without needing to be there. It's subtle, but I think it's a huge part of playing Technician, is watching that life bar, making sure that when you see that reticle turning red, that means your turret is hitting something. And if that's happening, you know that either you're shooting spiders or you're shooting the killer. Oh, that was gassed. He just popped up right in front of us like, "Hello, sir, can I help you today?" Okay. He went back into Predator. He's at half HP. I also like that playing Technician really helps you see the killer's HP a lot more easily. That's too bad, she died. Oh, and that is also trapped? Okay. We don't have any pills crafted. This is a bad spot. If killer hits us, it's gonna hurt. Oh man, he just walked in there and killed her. The person who got rescued. Okay, we're gonna drop this. We're gonna attempt to use it to cover us while we craft some more pills.
No, I'm something of a craftsman.
Okay. Wow, and they're doing objectives, so they're probably drawing the killer's attention over there. Again, Technician... You guys must be so sick of me analyzing the same pieces of information over and over again. I'm so sorry. It's how I learn. Especially how I learn things that I don't really understand. I just repeat analysis over and over again. So I do apologize. But it really is shocking to me how little scrap we're using, and yet we're contributing to the game just fine. Or at least I thought we were, and now we're in kind of a rough spot. Only 2 classmates remain. We're gonna have to rescue people. Oh gosh, it's just us. I don't know how we do this. I think the only way we can do this is if we... I think we just go for the rescue.
Just one moment,
Maybe
friend.
we get lucky. Nope. Oh no! Yeah, okay, I was hoping maybe the killer was looking the other way or something, but clearly that wasn't the case. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I think we understand at least what Technician is trying to do. I don't think I'm particularly good at it. I certainly don't feel like it fits my playstyle. But we definitely understand how the class works and what they're trying to do. So, yeah. Not the best episode as far as epic saves, fails, or exciting things going on. We did get to drop that mine on the spider right off the bat. That was pretty fun. But when we come back, we definitely will be taking a look at Killer. Let's go ahead and bop into the Arcana. See what we can grab here. Nimble feet. I think that lets you avoid traps. Yeah, I don't care about that. Pent up rage. Increases the amount of damage of the next weapon hit on the fiend after each successful cryptid hit. What's a the cryptids must be the spiders. So the more spiders you kill, you do extra damage against the fiend. That's interesting. Actually, I lied. Nimble feet is probably pretty good. Instantly get out of a trap when activated. That could save your life. Significantly increase sprint speed, but decrease what? Crafting speed. Huh. That one might be useful. I wonder what Power Walker and Respite would do together. Like if you use them both at the same time. Melee weapons do bleeding damage on hit. What does that even mean? Adds HP after. We don't care about that. We'll burn that. Decrease the cost of crafting items. Receive extra scrap. Receive a portion of damage dealt to fiend as HP. That seems kind of bad. Every third hit does extra damage. I don't know. These all seem good. I don't want to burn any of these. You know, we'll get rid of Leech. I don't really see Leech being that great. We'll buy Lone Wolf. I imagine that increases your something when you're alone. Significantly increases stamina when alone and see classmates' location. Huh. But see, Lone Wolf doesn't seem any good because, like, well, I shouldn't say that. It's probably fine. Just, if you play Scout, you have infinite stamina when you inject with adrenaline anyway, so what's the point? Wow, are we really only missing... We're only missing one spell. Then we'll have a full Arcanum. Well, sans the final Dream Team, of course. Anyway, enough rambling. If you've watched this long, thank you for listening to the ramblings of a guy who does not know how to play Technician. I feel like we at least learned how the class functions, and we'll be able to support our Technicians better now that we understand what they are trying to do. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next one, where we go murder some chillins. Until then.